Hello beautiful people, this is Zainab Majid and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining this channel, always remember to click on the notification bell as well to get notified whenever I drop updates. So you're welcome once again to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I want to learn how I created this beautiful masterpiece on your screen. How exactly was I able to achieve this design? So we are going to get that now. So let's get started. All right. Okay, the first thing is to set the background for our, before we do that, let's set our image size. So our image size is, I use the normal square size, which is 1280 1280 1:1. So I already have it. Then the next thing is I went into my gallery and brought in the image I used for the background. Yes, because there is actually an image in the background. So let's import it. There's a particular image I used for that background to achieve that beautiful background. So let us get right into it. All right. Okay, yes, this is the exact image and I'll be sharing it with us, so we can check in the description of this tutorial. You see the link to the Google Drive, then click on it to access the resources. There are a lot of resources there, so just access the one for this tutorial and use it, and you can as well download them for future reference. All right, let's continue. So I choose the 1:1 aspect so that it's going to give me an even square. Then I'm going to increase it to cover the whole screen and then send it to the back. Then I reduce the opacity. Yes, I actually reduce the opacity a little bit, let's say 50. And then I come here to the background, this particular one here, this one here, sorry, yes, this guy here. I came here and then I gave the background color. So let's go to color. What I did was I come to color and then click on this plus button and I click on this pick tool here and then come to this place and choose a purple color from this particular background. So I said okay, and I think that's it. Let us see. Okay, let's actually change this. I have a gradients here already. I think I used the gradients. Did I? Let's see. No, I used the purple color instead for the background. And then the opacity of our image that I placed on it, so going to reduce the opacity, yeah, so that we achieve this effect. Let's reduce it to like 30. Okay, fine. So now let's lock that down. So the next thing for us to do is, we are still on the background, so I brought in text. Sorry, no, not this one. So I'll come to my text and write scent view. That's the name of the brand. So scent view. So the next thing I did after writing scent view is I went to my font and then I bring in the font. The font that I use for that background effect is Great Wishes. Yes, that's the font I use. Then I rotated it to let's remove this one so you can see what I'm saying. I increase the size to a very big size actually and rotate it. I give it a rotation of, let's say, I think angle of -12, and then I brought it down like this to cover the background. Then I went to opacity and reduced the opacity very well here. I reduced the opacity. Oh yeah. Then I duplicated it into 3 places actually. So 1, then 2, and then the last one up here, 3. So I send them to the back. So back 1, to back 2, and then to back. So now the next thing we are going to do is to lock those text down so that they don't move away from their position. So the next thing I did is to bring in a shape, a rectangle shape, and then I gave it a radius of 10. Yes, radius of 10. Then I come to color and I give it gradient color, this gradient, this purple and this purple gradient. So let's see the color code for those purple gradients. The color code is 782A77, and then for the darker one is 3E2962, 3E2962, and then 782A77. So yes, after that I went to shadow and enable shadow for it. Then I come to this plus button and I reduce the shadow opacity to somewhere here. Say okay. Yes, we are still doing the background effects actually. So now the next thing I did was I rotate this guy like this, and then decide to place them strategically. You can see I think this one was a little bit closer, and then entered like this. Then I duplicated it and rotate. I did rotation. Let's see, is he having the effects? Let's see. Okay. Then the next one I placed it like this. And then the last one I duplicated and then rotate this one and brought out the lighter shade, and then just place it somewhere there. Okay, I think that's what the let's adjust it, the effects. Sorry, so let's see, are we getting this? Okay, I think this one entered a little bit. Okay, it's looking a little bit different, but it is still giving the vibe we want it to have. So I just did that effect like that, then I lock them down so they don't move. So the next one is, let me raise this up, we are still following this step here. So the next thing, I brought in shape again, and then I increased it this way. After that I came to color, enable color, then I came to gradient and choose this particular gradient here. I made this gradient, so you can see the gradient is having 4 colors. So the first color code is DA9D10, the second color code B96100, the third one FFC500, and the last one E78F13. So let's retake that again. DA9D10, take note, B96100, FFC500, and then this one is a E78F13. Alright, so that's the color I used to achieve that. Let's increase this one a little bit, then we'll rotate it to an angle of 12. Rotation, you can come to rotation and do it. Then I placed it here like this, almost close to the edge. And then the next thing I did was I copied one of these boxes here, copy it, and then I put it this way and then placed it somewhere like this. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yes, I got that one. So then we lock it down so that it doesn't move. So the next thing I did again was I brought in shapes into this design, another shape that I brought in. So let's go. So I come again to my square shape, reduce it like this, yes, and then rotate it to an angle of -12 also, -12 rotation, and then placed it in here, yes. Then I duplicated it, 1, 2, and then I made the last duplicate of 3. Okay, so now let us do something. This one here, let's still move it out a little bit and reduce it a little bit, yeah. Okay, now let's lock it down. Perfect. And then this guy here that we, so I'll just move this one a little bit, sorry, like this. Okay, and that's perfect. Then we'll lock it back so that it doesn't keep moving. Then this one, we're going to place it, and then exactly. Then now the next thing now is to bring in our images and place them into this box. They were actually placed separately into the box. I did not use them as texture this time around. I placed them into the box manually, yes. So let's see how I was able to achieve that. So keep taking notes. So we'll go to import and bring in all the text that was used, I'm sorry, the images actually. So I have them somewhere around here, so let's search for them and put them in our design. All right, okay, I think this guy is there. All right, so I'm going to reduce this guy, reduce it. It is almost the size of this guy, and then rotate it, rotate to -12 angle. Still reduce it because we are placing it inside, so let's still reduce it and make sure it is well placed. Now it's coming out, so it's now well placed. Position, let's use our position 2 to move it now. Alright, so now it is well placed inside. Then I'll bring in the rest of the image. So go to import for my gallery. I think I have one of them in another place. Let's see. Remini, yes, and then let's search for it. Should not be that far. Okay, yes, this is it. So this one, because it has these white edges, I'm going to choose the 1:1 preset, so it's just showing picking that area for me. Then I reduced it, rotate to -12. I'm trying to get an even design, so that's why I'm making sure that my rotation and all those things are aligning. Then let's see. Okay, now that's perfect. Now the next one, let's bring the next image in there. So I hope you are keeping notes of the way we are using those image, so keep taking notes. I'm still going to do some adjustment later, but let's place them inside first. All right, where is it? Should not be that far actually. Okay, yes, this one also, and then I did 1:1, then reduce it, then rotate it as usual, -12, and then increase, so that you make sure that you don't increase it too much. At least there's still some white border around it. The essence of doing this is to use the white shape underneath as a border around it, like you're placing something inside a frame. So that's just the essence of doing that. All right, so the next thing we want to do now is to bring in the one that is underneath, this collection of perfumes that is underneath. So let's do just that. All right, so now I'll go to import. I think this one should be in my gallery somewhere in the download section. Let us see. Oh yeah, this is it. And then I just reduced it, then I rotate it angle of -12. Yes, then I placed it somewhere here. Then I gave it a shadow actually, and then I come to the plus button and reduce the shadow opacity, and I think that's all. And I still reduce it. All right, now okay, now I think this guy is not. Let's unlock this one and place it properly. Let me see. Okay, let's just see. Let's just leave it somewhere. All right, so now let's lock that down. So the next one is, after I've done all these presets, so let's use our grid lines to see if everything has balanced. Then we can now start with the text too. That's going to take a while actually, so let us see. Okay, I think I have equal balance on both sides of this shape here. So now let us lock it down. We lock everything down so that they don't keep moving. So the next thing now for us is to bring in our text. So now we'll come to the alphabet button and type in our text. The brand name is Scent View. Yes, that's the brand name. The Scent, S is in capital letter and the V is also in capital letter. So the rotation also here is -12. Then I went ahead and used this font, Arsenical Trial Extra Bold. Then I increased the size. Very well, I increased it, not too much actually. Then I placed it somewhere around here. Scent View. Yes, that's the font. No, it's not the extra bold I use. I use the Arsenical. This one, not Trial Extra Bold. This one. Or let me see. Okay, I actually used the bold. Yes, it's the bold that I used. Then I increased this Arsenical Trial Bold. Then I went ahead and I went to shadow. I gave it a shadow of white and I reduced the opacity of that white. So to reduce the opacity of shadow, just click on this plus button, and then this third one here, this third guy here, is where you are going to use to reduce the shadow opacity. And I think that's what I did. Yes, Scent View. So now the next one is to bring in another text. We are bringing in another text. Let's see. Still need to increase it. Okay, I think we got the perfect positioning now. So I'm going to duplicate this text because I want to maintain the rotation. So I reduce it and then I wrote smell luxuriously. Smell luxuriously. Like smell luxury, something like that. So then I balanced it here and I went ahead. I used a vertical. I think I use this normal vertical font. Yes, I'm going to share it out with us also. So then yeah, that's exactly what happened there. So we're still going to keep copying the text, keep copying it. So the next thing, I wrote wholesales and retail sales of wholesales and retail sales of. Then I gave it this. I'm sorry, trying to, yeah, not this one should not be there. Let's see this one. Okay, perfect. And then I reduce it like that, and I come to text background, and then I gave it this gradient color. The gradient color, yes, I gave it the gradient color. Remember the shadow is on, so I put off the shadow. Wholesales and retail sales of. Then I bring this up a little bit, and I still went back to my text background. Then I come to left padding 1 2, right padding 1 2, top padding 2, bottom padding 2, and I think yeah, that's it. That's exactly what happened there. So now the next thing, I still duplicated this guy. Remember this one is having this, so let's disable the shadow. Let's disable the shadow for this guy too. We are going to disable the shadow for it also. Disable. So now let's type in everything here. Arabian Nights, Paris Nights, Pink Chiffon, Craft Nights, Salvage, Oniro, and other luxury perfumes. Okay. Arabian Musk, Pink Chiffon, Paris Nights. I don't know if that's the real name of perfume, it's fiction actually. Paris Night. Which one do we have again? Craft Night, Salvage, Craft Night, Salvage, Onro, and no, this is autocorrect. Onro and other luxury perfumes. Yes. Okay, so now the next thing I did was I came here and then give this line spacing. I line space it a little bit so that I will space. Alright, so the other thing, I duplicated this and then placed around here also. I wrote the store address. Yes, store address. I duplicated this 22B Unikoko Warehouse, Abeokuta State, 28B Unikoko Warehouse, Abeokuta Ogun State. Yes, that's exactly what I did. So yes, I placed it. So the text size, let's see, is 20. Yeah, it's 20. So I duplicated this one again. I will call or WhatsApp. Call or WhatsApp. So and that's it. Let's see. Right. Then I duplicated this and wrote the phone number 07035955731. So I increased it, and I went ahead and choose on the bold font, which is a vertical bold. Yes, to make it more bold. Then I brought it down here. So you will notice that on this design, let me bring it up. You see that there's some bullet points here. I created that bullet point using what's it called, my head, shape. Yes, so we are going to use that same shape now to create that bullet point. So but before we do that, let's create that circle that is over there and place it in the position that it was. I'm coming. Let us adjust all these guys here. Okay, I think I got it now. Alright, anyways, yeah, so now I'll bring in the circle shape, and then I reduce this and place it on here. Yes, and then yeah, that's exactly what I did. I give it a shadow also, and then reduce the opacity. I think that's all. Then I duplicated the text, and then give the text color, the purple color. Color, the normal purple color. Oh, the color has disappeared though. Alright, so let's just choose it again here from the background. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh no. So I choose the Montserrat font of a vertical bold. So the purple color used in this design is a little bit lighter than this one, so let us adjust it. Let me see, is it? Yes, that's exactly the color. Let's see the color code. 463491. Yes, so we have to effect the change in the background also. The background color this that one is actually a darker one. So now let's leave it like that. Okay, so I wrote 15% discount sales offer, 15% discount sales offer available. Yeah, okay, those ones are in capital letter. Discount sales offer available. Oh, there's a mistake. Right, perfect. And then I give it alignment, text alignment of central alignment, so that everything can stand well. And then increase it a little bit to fit into the design. So let's see our grid line. Yes, okay, that's perfect. Also, now the last thing left for us is that bullet points that we have. So we can now delete this guy and then achieve all other things we want to achieve. So now let me adjust all these things before I do the bullet points. Then we can now save our design. Position button, I'm using the position tool. So now this one too can go up. So I'm trying to create space so that the bullet points will be there. So this text I want them to align very well. Color WhatsApp should also be somewhere around here, and then this phone number should also align with this, and then bring it up a little bit. This my address also should also align, and then we have a beautiful design there. So now the next thing now is now to go ahead and bring in shape, then I reduce it to very small size. I come to color, enable color, and then choose that gradient that we used in our design, the gradient that we used to create that first rectangle. So now this is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm reducing it to a very small. Oh sorry, it's too small. So now it's more like that. Then the relative the rotation we are going to rotate it to that angle of 12 too. So just take note. Then we are going to use our position button to now move it. I'm trying to move it very fast, that was why I increased it. So now I want you to align the head of that text. So now I'll duplicate and then use position button. I increase the picture so that it can move so faster. It can move so fast. Then continued. Can you see now it's aligning? Alright, so let's continue. We have 1 2 3 4 5 left. So click on it, duplicate, use position button. So that was how I achieved it. So I think let's see. I have to let you see the process so you can get to know it. Alright, copy. So let's be faster. Let's be fast. Let's be fast. Let me copy 2 more and move everything faster. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's move this guy also. Should be it. Hey, to front. So yeah. Run. Yeah. I think we need one more. Duplicate. Then faster. Yeah, perfect. So now we can now adjust them. Let's now start the adjustments and other luxury perfumes. I think that one has aligned here. The Unro or Oniro or whatever is there. Then this one, and then this last guys here. Can move this one away. Let's just achieve balancing first. Okay, now let's place them. You can see that's another way to create awesome bullet points, instead of using the regular bullet point I normally use. You can use shapes to create bullet point also. So it's a new dimension entirely. And yeah, voila, we have our beautiful design. Now the next thing for us now is to save as projects. So I won't be saving this as projects, but you can save this as projects in case you need to come back to edit. So now let's look at it. If everything is perfectly done, there's nothing. I still want to increase this text like so, then this one like so. Let me see the size. Okay, the size is 87. You can use that also. Yes, then send view. Yeah, and now this is awesome. Yeah, so now we can now save as image. This is awesome. To save to gallery. Always remember to choose the ultra when you're choosing your dimension. Ultra is going to make your design come out very well. Even if you don't enhance it, your design is still going to be beautiful. But as usual, I love enhancing my design. So I'll go to Snapseed and then come here and then go to my gallery and look for the design we just saved. And this is it. Voila, look at it even without the enhancement. So now let's now go to enhancement and enhance it. I use this preset mostly. So let us see what we have. Look at it, so beautiful. Alright, you can see that you can now export and then save. So that was how I created that beautiful design. I hope you can. So I want you to also try it, and then if you have any question, you can put your question in the comment section, so I'll answer them. Try this and let me know how it feels trying it. What are the challenges you encounter trying to do it? It's very simple and straightforward design. So thank you for watching this tutorial, and I'm very sure you've learned something from this tutorial. So I'm gonna see you in another tutorial. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and the resources to this tutorial used in this tutorial are available in the Google Drive link in the description of this video. Just click on the description and you see the link to where you can get all the resources used, including the fonts, images and others. Alright, so do have a great time. Bye.